Ananaya no yo no yam vende. Ananaya no yo no hende vana hamde. Itananaya no yo no ham damve. Sorandai nayonum inve. Das sucht tam das dann das sieht nicht weh. Das such da kastanam. Ist durch sie weste senech na a. Das such weh. Isandam davana hinde. Ist durch dann wach nicht schon doya. Im davana hindayam. Ich soram. Hindanum devenea. Ich toren bei taniero. Istam dana eva. Yono ye. Hey and I, no ya. Hindava, Hindandana hananandach veshundo yono inde. In Toren vanach, in shundo yona, istech venech den west an ham. Sorem nachten was, isten vene yana in tukam. Hea anda hono yeah. Inananda nam devea. Ich sorem wachnen dana hindech vene hinde. Ich tun am Dach vestono hai. Das such jena istana a. Aber as suchte das danana such bis den Asitik as durch surtai tam si deve stochnik ta asa ana ateve. Ist durch nis danana as. Ist durch nanana as durch such taka. Das ist nas durch sagt taka as durch such we es doch nur noch das dacha such hier. Such tal sich ne sondern acá. Durch sanam such saktam such nennt das silveste se naka hier doch no auf. Ich danach sag we es doch so noch tokas das dich den desene. Dach such sag me na glas dich. Sadnam Thank you so much for joining. Thank you for connecting. Thank you for receiving. My name is Jean. I am a channel for creator consciousness to assist humanity in reconnecting, re-embodying its divine core authentic expression, which I believe to be the Christ within a child, which is all about playing and co-creating with creator. As a Christ within a child, right? Today's activation, blessing, and prayer. So I actually wanted to, I heard this yesterday, but then I was like I felt I wanted to share, like the creator told me like you can share this, but then I felt a little bit like maybe not, and he was like, okay, sure, whatever. But then during the day I actually watched two separate things on YouTube, and both people said this exact thing, and I also kept hearing during the day like the message. And this morning I heard it again, so I'm just going to like share it. The message that I want to share is time's up, it's an end of an era is what I heard this morning. But what I constantly kept hearing is time's up, time's up, time's up, right? And I think a lot of us, especially if you have been connecting with me and you resonate with my medicine and etc., I think you know exactly what I'm talking about. When Creator told me this, time's up, it's an end of an era, I actually saw very specific like consciousnesses, very specific archetypes, people even that are. This isn't meant to create negativity or create fear or anything like that, because if you're on the right path, you have nothing to fear anyway, right? But it's time's up for these entities, time's up for these consciousnesses, time's up for these archetypes, right? And obviously, this isn't my own personal reality, which I'm just sharing with you. Your reality might be completely different, but once again, if you resonate with this, if you resonate with my medicine and my energy, and you feel like you know me, etc., you are probably on the same frequency as me. You're probably on the same journey or path or whatever, right? So it's an end of an era, and this morning I heard, as I heard, Creator told me time's up, it's an end of an era, and then as I heard that, I also heard das just quickly going to deal with this energy. I've been dealing a lot with frequencies not wanting me to speak or whatever, right? But it's okay, because I just deal with the frequency and then I transmute it and I release it into a better version of myself for empowerment. And so anyway, this morning I heard time's up, it's an end of an era, and then I also heard the tribulation is beginning. According to like tradition or religion or whatever, I already feel somebody like curling up. Yeah, I don't want to hear this. Yeah, go deal with your religious trauma, my guy. Okay, the tribulation is beginning. I have said things like this. It doesn't matter. The tribulation is beginning, and what I also understood, traditionally in according to religion and the Bible, whatever, I think that everybody is going to be like dealing with tribulation, but I don't necessarily believe that, because when I heard that this tribulation is starting, that it's going to start now, like in the coming months or whatever, I very clearly understood that those who I just want to put this in a very proper proper wording, proper energy. Those who have been doing the work, those who are of true intention and pure heart, Creator is putting us in places or in situations where we won't have to be dealing with that, where we won't have to be dealing with the tribulation, because we have been, right? We have been dealing with the frequencies and the lower vibrations, etc., etc., etc. But so now it's like we did our thing. We taught the things. We said the things that we needed to say. We did all the things. We set the example. Blah blah blah. And let those who have ears hear and those who have eyes see. But those who do not want to do not want to. So whatever. And that is what I'm sharing today. That is what I'm gifting today. It's like I'm also using like Jubilee, yay! It's like truly a time to start I heard manifesting, but you start being grateful for the deliverance that we are given, the grace that we are given, the newness, the blessing, the healing, the release, etc. Right? I also want to say, if you have been going through a process and you feel like every time something bad happens, or it doesn't matter what you do, you just keep on going through this healing, etc., etc., etc. Do know, like these frequencies, these healings, these things don't happen instantaneously, not yet, because of our perception of time. But do know that if you are here, if you are listening to me, if you are connecting with me, do know that this is truth. You just need to carry on. You just need to keep on keeping on. And I'm here. I'm connecting with you every day. I promise you, there is a the time is now, okay? That's what I'm going to say. So I'm just going to do a quick integration. Saying thanks to Creator, giving thanks, for all of the things, all of the messages, all of the healing, all of the empowerment, and all of the love and grace. When the gates of the underworld opened, that is a couple of months after that, or let's say a year or two after that, COVID started, right? But once again, that was just the gates of the underworld opening. Tribulation is actually going to be happening now. Yeah, I love you so much. There's no need to fear. I just heard like I'm receiving a thing. There's no need to fear. You do not have to be afraid unless you are of the dark, unless you have been utilizing your gifts or your platform or just your life in general to basically hurt other people, then, but otherwise, just blessings, love, and heaven. I love you so much. I will see you again tomorrow. Satnam, Tananam, Dursuch, Vestech, Sene, Sach.